Have you ever woken up feeling just as tired as when you went to bed? Or perhaps even more so? It's a common experience, isn't it? Maybe you've found yourself facing a dip in energy during the day. Or perhaps you've noticed that some things, especially in the bedroom, just aren't quite working the way they used to. And you can't quite put your finger on why. It's a topic many men feel uncomfortable discussing, often attributing it simply to getting older. And while age is certainly a factor in many aspects of our health, it's rarely the whole story, especially when it comes to something as vital as erectile function. The truth is, many men over 60 experience challenges with their erections, and it can be a source of frustration, anxiety, and a feeling of lost vitality. But what if I told you there's a deeply impactful, often overlooked habit that many men engage in, or rather, fail to address, that silently works against their erections every single night? It's a genuine shock when I discuss this with my patients because it's something so fundamental, yet so frequently neglected. This isn't about popping a pill or some quick fix. It's about understanding a critical, silent destroyer that operates while you're supposedly resting, slowly eroding your natural function. In this video, we're going to uncover this surprising, powerful habit, along with a few other crucial daily choices that directly impact your ability to achieve and maintain strong, healthy erections. It's about arming you with knowledge, empowering you to reclaim your vitality, and helping you understand what's truly going on behind the scenes. Watch to the end for something that will truly surprise you about reclaiming your confidence and your health. Now, let's dive into that truly shocking habit I mentioned. The one that quietly works against your health and your erections while you're supposedly getting your rest. As a men's health doctor, I've seen time and time again how much this single, often overlooked factor impacts my patients. Regardless of their other healthy habits, we're talking about the profound, yet frequently ignored, quality of your sleep. Specifically, the hidden battle many men are fighting against, something called sleep apnea. Think about it. You spend a third of your life sleeping. And if that time isn't truly restorative, it has profound ripple effects throughout your entire body. When you're asleep, your body is supposed to be doing its crucial repair work. It's regenerating cells, consolidating memories, and crucially for men's health, it's when your body naturally cycles through phases of penile tumescence, or what we commonly refer to as morning erections. These nocturnal erections are absolutely vital for maintaining the health and oxygenation of the penile tissues, keeping them supple and ready for action when you need them. They're like nature's regular tune-up for your most intimate parts. But what happens when that nightly repair shop is constantly being interrupted? That's where sleep apnea comes in. Sleep apnea is a condition where your breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep. These pauses can last anywhere from a few seconds to more than a minute. And they can happen dozens, even hundreds of times throughout the night. Each time your breathing stops, your body briefly wakes up. Often so briefly, you don't even remember it. But it's enough to throw your system into a state of panic. Your brain sends out distress signals, your heart races, and your body goes into a fight or flight response, flooding your system with stress hormones like cortisol. This constant stress, night after night, does significant damage. First, it directly starves your body of oxygen. Every time you stop breathing, your oxygen levels plummet, and for healthy erections, you need excellent blood flow and plenty of oxygen. When your blood isn't adequately oxygenated, the delicate tissues in your penis simply don't get the nourishment they need to stay healthy and responsive. It's like trying to run a garden hose with a kink in it. The water simply can't flow freely. Beyond the immediate oxygen deprivation, this chronic nighttime stress has a devastating impact on your cardiovascular system. Sleep apnea increases your risk of high blood pressure, heart attack, stroke, and diabetes. All conditions that are strongly linked to erectile dysfunction because they damage the blood vessels that are essential for an erection. When your blood vessels become stiff and less pliable, they simply can't expand efficiently to allow blood to rush into the penis, which is the very foundation of an erection. Furthermore, sleep apnea profoundly disrupts your hormonal balance, especially your testosterone levels. Testosterone is crucial for libido, energy, and overall sexual function. Studies have shown a strong link between untreated sleep apnea and lower testosterone. When your sleep is constantly fragmented, your body doesn't get the deep, restorative sleep necessary for optimal hormone production. So, you're not just tired. You're also running on empty when it comes to the very hormones that drive your male vitality. The constant surges of cortisol from chronic stress also play a role, suppressing healthy testosterone production and making it even harder for your body to achieve and maintain an erection. It's a vicious cycle that many men are caught in, completely unaware that their nightly struggles are the root cause. So, how do you recognize if this silent destroyer is at play in your life? Common signs of sleep apnea include loud snoring, gasping or choking during sleep, witnessed pauses in breathing by a partner, morning headaches, excessive daytime sleepiness, irritability, difficulty concentrating, and of course, a decline in your sexual function, particularly a lack of morning erections. If any of these sound familiar, the first and most crucial step is to talk to your doctor. They can arrange for a sleep study, which is usually done at home these days, to accurately diagnose the condition. The good news is, sleep apnea is treatable. Options range from lifestyle changes like losing weight or changing sleep positions, to continuous positive airway pressure or CPAP therapy, which is incredibly effective at keeping your airways open. I've seen countless men transform their energy, mood, and sexual health once their sleep apnea is properly managed. It's often the single biggest needle mover for their overall well-being. It's truly amazing how addressing this one silent habit can unlock so much potential. Now, while sleep apnea is a major player, it's not the only way your nighttime habits can silently undermine your erections. Let's talk about a few other subtle choices that impact your body's ability to repair and restore itself overnight, beyond simply breathing properly at night. There are other subtle habits, many of them happening in the evening or impacting your body's nightly repair work, that might be unknowingly damaging your erectile function and overall vitality. These aren't as dramatic as sleep apnea, perhaps, but their cumulative effect can be just as significant over time, slowly chipping away at your health. Let's talk about what and when you eat, especially in the hours leading up to bedtime. Many men fall into the habit of having a large, heavy meal late in the evening, or perhaps indulging in sugary snacks or processed foods as they wind down for the night. You might think, it's just dinner. What's the harm? But consider this when you consume a big meal, particularly one high in refined carbohydrates and unhealthy fats. Your body has to work incredibly hard to digest it. This pulls blood flow away from other crucial areas. And instead of focusing on rest and repair, your system is busy breaking down food. Even more concerning is the impact of sugar and processed foods on your blood sugar levels and inflammation. A big sugar spike before bed can disrupt your sleep cycles, preventing you from getting into those deep, restorative REM stages vital for both physical and mental recovery, as well as those crucial nocturnal erections. Chronic inflammation, often fueled by these kinds of foods, damages your blood vessels over time, making them less flexible and less capable of allowing the robust blood flow needed for an erection. Furthermore, the insulin spikes that accompany sugary foods can contribute to insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes, which is a major contributor to erectile dysfunction due to its impact on nerve and blood vessel health. So, instead of being a time for your body to rejuvenate, those late-night meals force it into overdrive. The simple, actionable step here is to aim for your last substantial meal to be at least 2 to 3 hours before you plan to go to sleep. Make it a lighter, balanced meal, perhaps focusing on lean protein and plenty of vegetables, and try to avoid processed snacks and sugary drinks in the evening. Your digestive system and your erections will thank you for the break. Next, let's consider a habit that has become almost universal in our modern world: excessive screen time, especially in the evening, and a general lack of a proper wind-down routine. How many of us find ourselves scrolling through our phones, watching TV, or staring at a tablet right up until the moment we try to close our eyes? It seems harmless, a way to relax, but it's actually a potent disruptor of your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. The blue light emitted from these devices suppresses the production of melatonin, your body's natural sleep hormone. Melatonin is what tells your brain it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. When you expose yourself to blue light, you're essentially sending a signal to your brain that It's still daytime, keeping you alert and making it much harder to fall asleep naturally and deeply. Beyond the light, the content you're consuming, whether it's news, social media, or exciting shows, can keep your mind stimulated and your stress hormones elevated, instead of transitioning into a peaceful, relaxed state, conducive to sleep and bodily repair. Your brain is still in high gear. This chronic mental stimulation and lack of a calm transition can lead to a state of heightened stress, which directly impacts the delicate balance of your nervous system required for erectile function. To reclaim your nights, try to implement a digital sunset at least an hour, or even 2. Before bed, turn off the screens. Instead, engage in calming activities, read a physical book, listen to some relaxing music, take a warm bath, practice some gentle stretching or deep breathing exercises. Create a peaceful sanctuary in your bedroom, making it dark, quiet, and cool. This mindful transition signals to your body that it's time to shift from doing to being, allowing your system to naturally prepare for the restorative sleep that is so crucial for every aspect of your health, including your erections. Finally, a habit that is often overlooked but plays a significant role in your overall circulatory health, and thus your erectile function, is chronic dehydration. Especially as the day progresses into the evening, you might not think about water intake as directly related to erections. But think about what an erection fundamentally is. It's a hydraulic event, completely reliant on healthy blood flow. Your blood is mostly water, and if you're consistently dehydrated, your blood volume can decrease, making it thicker and less efficient at transporting oxygen and nutrients throughout your body, including to the penile tissues. When your body is in a state of dehydration, even mild dehydration, it puts a subtle strain on your cardiovascular system. Your blood vessels might constrict slightly, your heart has to work a little harder, and overall circulation can be compromised. This subtle but chronic stress on your circulatory system can contribute to the very vascular issues that underpin erectile dysfunction. Furthermore, being well hydrated supports healthy kidney function, helps flush out toxins, and aids in nutrient absorption, all processes that contribute to overall vitality and energy. While you don't want to chug a liter of water right before bed and then spend your night in the bathroom, it's vital to maintain consistent hydration throughout the day. Sip water regularly from the moment you wake up. Aim to mostly finish your fluid intake a couple of hours before bed, but ensure you've had plenty during the day. Avoid excessive alcohol in the evening, as it's a diuretic and can actually dehydrate you, not to mention disrupt your sleep quality even further. By simply paying attention to your daily water intake, you're giving your body and your erections a fundamental building block they need to function optimally. These seemingly small habits, when compounded over years, truly shape your health. We've talked about the incredible power of truly restorative sleep, recognizing those silent struggles like sleep apnea that can unknowingly undermine your vitality, and how your evening routine, from what you eat to how you unwind, and even how much water you drink, shapes your overall well-being and, yes, your ability to achieve and maintain strong erections. It's truly fascinating how interconnected our body systems are, and how what happens overnight plays such a crucial role in our daytime performance. This isn't just about erectile function. It's about your energy levels, your mood, your mental clarity, and your overall quality of life. Remember, you have so much more control over your health than you might realize. These aren't drastic, impossible changes I'm suggesting. It's about making small, consistent shifts that ripple out into every area of your life, leading to profound improvements. It might be starting with a conscious effort to finish eating earlier in the evening, or setting a digital detox time before bed, or simply paying more attention to how well you're truly breathing while you sleep. The journey to better health and better erections is about awareness, intention, and taking one step at a time. Don't get discouraged if progress isn't immediate. Consistency is key, and every positive choice you make adds up. Think of it as investing in your future self, ensuring you have the energy, the confidence, and the vitality to enjoy every moment. I'd truly love to hear your thoughts and experiences on this. Have you noticed how your sleep or your evening habits affect your energy, your mood, or your health in general? Perhaps you've already made some of these changes and seen a positive impact. Share your insights and questions in the comments below. Your experience could be incredibly helpful to someone else watching this right now. If this video resonated with you, if you found it helpful or enlightening, please take a moment to give it a thumbs up. It really helps this important information reach more men who need to hear it. And if you want more practical, doctor-led advice to live your best life at every age, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. I'm here to guide you on your journey to greater health and happiness. Remember, your best years are absolutely ahead of you. And with a little knowledge and intention, you can live them with renewed energy, confidence, and all the vitality you truly deserve. Keep thriving. And I'll see you in the next video.